Good morning. So this is going to be my first video back. I'm going to do a what I eat in a day video. I'm going to start with breakfast, obviously, and yeah, so my wife created something yesterday with banana, blueberries, oats, and an egg, and baked it in the oven. And it was really good. So she's making one for me this morning. It's almost done. I'll show you what it looks like once it's all done, and yeah, I'll just take you along on what I'm eating today. Oh, I weighed in this morning and I'm down. It's hard to say when I'm down this week because I weighed myself a couple times this week, but since I started the Weight Watchers program, I'm down 12.5, and I started like November 29th or something like that, November 28th, 29th, whatever Black Friday was. I bought the program that night and then started it the next morning, so anyway, yeah, we'll see you in a minute. Alright, so I have it in a bowl. I'm just going to give it a try. It's still really hot though. It's so good. There's no sugar in it, so you may want to add a little bit, but the banana gives it a lot of sweetness, and I might put a little bit of sugar-free syrup on top. I'll show you what I have. So this is the syrup that we got. It's Mrs. Butterworth's no sugar added. So I'll put a little bit of that on top, and altogether this breakfast is 3 points for the oatmeal. Everything else was 0 points, and I should tell you I get 25 points a day, so that's what I'm working with, is 25 points. All right, I'll see you guys later. So I just put in a tiny little bit of milk. I never count the points for the milk because I don't have enough. But anyway, this is tea, and stir it here. And I'm gonna have that. So I'm just having my tea, but also I did take a little clip that I just deleted about a close-up of the oats, but I realized that my burner was in the background and I have to clean the burner, so I didn't want to post it, but I will get that done so I can post off my stove, and yeah, but I did get to show it to you on the other clip. So anyway, it was delicious, and I liked it really with the syrup on top. It was really good. And I'm just having my tea, and I'm gonna get ready to go to work. I have a patient in an hour, a little over an hour, so, and I have to go to their house, so yeah, I'll be leaving here probably by 9:30. It's almost 9, so but I'm nice and full, and I'll show you what I have for lunch when it's lunchtime. Okay, so it is lunchtime. This entire lunch is 5 points, so let me tell you what it is. I don't count points for these. These are these Brogies mini, they're corn. There's 20 calories for 5 pieces. And it's only masa, corn, and salt, so I do not count points for those. And I have these veggies, and this dip I made the other day, so this is left over, so I can't really show you how I made it, but I'll tell you what's in it. So this whole serving has half a can of the Kirkland white chicken breast from Costco, the canned stuff. There's scallions in there, and there's Greek yogurt, and 3 points worth of mozzarella cheese, and 2 points worth of fat-free cream cheese. And that is my dip. It's heated, and then yeah, so it's delicious. All right, so Here's the dip. Oh, and I forgot the most important thing is buffalo chicken dip. So there's buffalo sauce in there too, but not enough to count as points. It's so good. And then I just dip the veggies right in. It's delicious. I'll try to remember to put the recipe for this in the description box, because it's so low in point. I highly recommend it. Yeah, this whole meal is 5 points. And this is a lot of dip. This is like a cup worth of dip. So yeah, it's great. And to go with my lunch, I'm just gonna have this lime bubbly. I love bubbly. The lime bubbly is my favorite, and then for other sparkling water, which I like just as much as this one, President's Choice. Here in Canada, I don't know if they have that down in the States, but here in Canada, President's Choice has their own Blue Menu sparkling water, and their lemon one. I absolutely love their lemon one. Okay, I gotta eat this quick because I have another patient I have to leave in 20 minutes, so we'll see you for supper, and I am up to 8 points for today. Okay, so I'm still a little hungry, so I'm gonna have 2 points worth of these veggie straws, and I get the Screaming Hot ones. And they're like, well, it's hard to see, but they're really red. They're like the Flaming Hot Cheetos. And I don't know, 68 straws is 240 calories, but I have 21 for 2 points, and I'm just gonna have those, and then I may get some fruit as dessert if I'm still hungry. I don't know if I will be. I've got 11 minutes before I have to go. So, all right, we'll see you soon. So I'm just gonna make some coffee, actually, and this is the coffee I like to use. It's the True North Starbucks Blonde Roast, or Light Roast, whatever they call it. And I'm going to put in some protein, Premier Protein Shake to give it some flavor. So I'll show you that here in a sec. So I'm going to use the caramel one. So the Premier Protein, and let's see, one is 160, fat 3, protein 30. I'm gonna have just a third of it for 1 point. One whole bottle is 3 points. And I'm just gonna put that in my coffee and have that. I did not have the fruit yet. I am gonna have it, but later. This will bring my daily total up to 11 points out of 25, so I still have 14 left. All right, so I'm just stopped here. I left my patient's house, and I'm still about 40 minutes from home. And I got a little hungry, so I'm having about 2 points of these gluten-free pretzels, and I stopped and got myself, I get a medium tea with milk from Tim Hortons, and I'm just gonna have that while I drive, and I'm on my way home. Hey, so I got home, and I'm really hungry, and it's not time for supper yet. My lunch was filling, but it wasn't very big. So I'm gonna have this pita. I'm using Joseph's pita, and they are 1 point for the whole pita, 60 calories, 1.5 grams of fat. And I just went to our liquidation store, local liquidation store, and I got these. So Fresh Market Black Forest ham, you can have 4 slices for 1 point. And oven roasted turkey breast. Maybe you're supposed to count the points for this, but I don't because it's turkey. But maybe I should. Anyway, I never count the points on turkey breast, and I'm losing, so. I'm just gonna put 2 slices of turkey in 1/2 with 2 slices of ham, in the other half. And I'll show you in a minute what I'm actually creating here, but I'm just making a little sandwich. So I'm doing 2 slices of the ham, and then I also got this cheese at the liquidation store, so it's light. And I know a lot of people don't like the processed stuff, but I actually really do like this kind. So it's 1 point a slice, so I only really have the points for 1 slice. So I'm just gonna cut it in half and stick half on one side and half on the other. And I'm gonna put some honey mustard. I'll show you what kind I like. And I don't use enough to count any points, but I like this complements honey mustard. There's 5 calories per tablespoon, or not tablespoon, per teaspoon. And yeah, and I only use just a little bit. So that is that's my little makeshift sandwich. And there it is, nothing fancy, just the pita and the cheese and the meat. And I'd put some lettuce in it, but I don't have any, so I'm just gonna eat it like that. Hey, so I'm making some supper, and I've just finished the prep. So I'm gonna make like chicken chow mein, but it's not really chow mein. It's gonna be like bean sprouts and vegetables and chicken. And I'm having one of these beef and pork egg rolls. They are 100 calories each, 2.5 grams of fat, 4 grams of protein, 17 carbs. I'm gonna have one of these is 4 points on WW, and I just stick that in the air fryer. For the stir fry, I'm just taking my pan and I'm spraying some oil in it. I usually use olive oil, but we ran out, so I'm just using this regular original flavor, and I'm just spraying the pan. And sometimes it's not enough to keep it from sticking, so I'll put in a little bit of broth. And here's what I'm putting in. So I've got my chicken already cooked and cut up. I've got onions, mushrooms, and some frozen broccoli that I'm putting in. And then my wife and I are splitting these. I'm making hers separately because she doesn't like soy sauce in hers. So I'm making 2 pans, so we'll split these bean sprouts and they'll go in. We're also gonna have this sticky rice that we got, and so it is, the whole pouch is 350 calories. So we have half the pouch, and for half the pouch it's 5 points. So we'll split this. Normally I like cooking it on the stove top, but I think I'm just gonna do it in the microwave today, because the stove's pretty full with all the stuff that I'm doing. So I'll show you what it looks like as I'm cooking it, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. All right, so here is my supper. There's still a little bit left in there, but I technically can have it all if I'm hungry enough. The rice is underneath. I just put, I cooked it with a little bit of chicken broth and soy sauce. And the egg roll, on the egg roll I'm going to put just a little bit of the sugar-free sweet and sour sauce because I don't have sugar-free plum sauce. And that's what's for supper tonight. So I just wanted some dessert, and we have these keto chocolate macaroons. And I just cut them in half for 3 points. And this half one is, like, the half of the cookie is 3 points. So I'm just gonna have that, and then It's almost 7. I might be done for the night. I might not be. I'm not sure. Okay. So I just had the macaroon, which was 3 points, I think I said. And that took up 3 of my weekly points. I had 30 weekly points this week, and so I have 27 left. And that's the best I've ever done since starting back in November. Was to have, because my points restart on Monday, and I've never had 27 weeklies going into a weekend. So I'm really excited because tomorrow my wife and I are going to New Brunswick. We live in Nova Scotia, and it's about a 2-hour drive to go to the city that we're going to. And we're gonna get supper out there and stuff like that. So I'm done for the night. Right now I'm just kind of snacking on just some pineapple and strawberries, and that's probably all I'm gonna have for the rest of the night. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.